Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me. Before we get to today's video, I wanted to let you know that my new book, The Ladder or the Grind, and personal exploration of career choices between employment or entrepreneurship comes out on Amazon on March 1st, 2020. In it, I go through all the decisions and factors that go into this career choice. I even interview other people who are both entrepreneurs or employees and talk to them about their choices and the paths that they chose. I hope you'll check it out. I'll have a link to it in the description below. Hi guys, thanks so much for joining me again. Spent the last couple of weeks sharing with you some interviews from my upcoming book, The Ladder or the Grind, a personal exploration of the career choice between employment and entrepreneurship. I hope you'll check it out, and if you enjoy it, leave me some reviews on Amazon. That helps other people find the book. It was a great experience. If you've ever thought about writing your own book, I highly recommend it. A lot of the entrepreneurs that I work with hire me to write their business plans, design their pitch decks, do their financial projections, and those types of documentation that are usually used for startups. And of course, you can use some of those for existing businesses as either a document needed when you're going to apply, for example, for an SBA loan. Business plans are usually a requirement, or just as an operating model to use in your business to figure out the things that you need to do to grow it. And so there's always this constant tension when you're developing these types of documents of should you outsource them, should you do them yourself, when and how do you make that decision? And actually the easiest way to determine it, in my opinion, is to think about whether or not you feel like you can do a good job putting your thoughts on paper and translating those into the story of your business. So with a business plan, they're a little bit larger documents, and they're oftentimes not used, at least not early on, for startups, but they are for existing businesses. And so the business has been around for a while, but the founders or the owners may be struggling to take the thoughts that are in their head, the things that they know they need to do, and putting pen to paper or hand to keyboard and translating those thoughts into the business plan itself. If you're that type of individual who does a really good job thinking about these ideas, but you're not so good at documenting them, then it may make real sense to hire this out to someone like myself and have me or someone else develop that document for you. But where I want to caution you is this is not something that you can just completely outsource and not be involved in. Particularly with a business plan, because even an experienced individual such as myself, someone who knows how to write a business plan, let's say you're going for a small business administration or SBA loan, I know how to write that plan exactly the way the SBA wants to see it. But there are pieces of that plan that I can't fill in the blanks in for the owners or founders without some input. So if you think that you're just going to turn this over to someone and then get this beautiful document back with zero input, then you're thinking about it the wrong way. Actually, you have to be involved because, again, there are things that a consultant just doesn't know inherently as you do as the founder. So, for example, when I write a business plan, when I get to the marketing section, I've done some market research. I'm able to take that research and apply it to marketing ideas, particularly because I have a marketing degree. And I'm able to suggest and recommend some ways that you could go about reaching what we define together as the target market. But that doesn't mean that you have to just completely accept those ideas and that you can't add your own along the way. As a matter of fact, you should. You shouldn't just take exactly what is written for you, consider it verbatim, and turn it into someone, particularly if you plan to use that plan as an operating model on how to run your business. Other areas that a consultant can't do without your help are your financial projections that are part of a business plan. I can sit and recommend what sort of expenses you're going to have and what revenue might be, but you have to agree with that and support it, especially if you're giving it to either a lender or an investor. So the idea of having a business plan prepared by somebody else is probably a really good idea, particularly if you're not the type of person who knows how to write one, is not good about taking your thoughts and putting them on paper. Have someone take your vision and translate that and do that for you, but then make sure that you are reviewing it, providing your input, providing edits, providing your own suggestions, and making sure that once that document is prepared, that it really sounds like you. It speaks like you would speak. It's tailored to how you would go about your business model. So something to think about there. It is an expense you'll be adding if funds are low. Then I recommend at least taking a stab at this yourself, and then just maybe having someone review that document and make recommendations. But I hope that information helps you. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.